I'll I'll take it. Um, you want to come in? You want to ask me questions? You want to find out what really happened? That show, I just tweeted this back right now. So if you follow me on Twitter, you're gonna go back and you're gonna see that back. Basically, me saying that this show was like a Raw. It had a good start to it, it had a bad middle, and then it had a great ending. By that, I basically mean that because the promo at this beginning was so pointless, but that's what happens when you only have 5 matches and then one impromptu match, so 6 matches on a pay-per-view card, and you have to find ways to kill time. Um, Tag team title match was probably it was an amazing match. It was a really good match. It was really well played out. Nothing wrong. Nothing complaining about it. Um, yeah, no, nothing really to complain about when it came to the tag title match. What do we have next? And the next was but with the tag title match though, it was probably the biggest mark-out moment I've had in this entire basement ever. About as close as last year when John Cena almost lost Damian Sandow at when Damian Sandow almost beat him for the title. But because he finally has a title on him. I have been supporting this guy ever since he made his debut. Ever since that guy came out with his vignettes and promos. No, you're welcome. I have been supporting him. And now he's finally got a title on his hands. I've waited almost 3 years for this. You won't understand how happy I am. Like I was literally going around like all around here jumping for joy. I was just like screaming and I was going around like, yes, thank God. They're finally giving him a chance to do something. Then we had the Divas match, which was just god awful. God awful in the sense of there wasn't really any finishes. Like, do they not teach these girls how to wrestle properly? If it was just Natalia versus Paige, that would have been way better. And also the fact that no one got eliminated really from the face team went kind of bad. That was also the only match where I went wrong with predictions. So I thought the heel team was going to win because I had Miz and Mizdow winning. I had them winning. I just picked Ambrose and the Bunnies because whatever, face. Whenever the match like that happens, the face usually wins. I don't want to get into that match at all because that match wasn't good. I actually, that's why I got this bad boy. Yeah, I was thirsty, and so I went and grabbed one of these. But yeah, you had that, and then the next matchup was Ambrose versus Wyatt, which actually really disappointed me. Like it had nothing going for it. Let's just put it that way. Basically, they had their match, but then you had that stupid ending, and then out of nowhere later that night, it's like, oh yeah, they're gonna have the rematch at TLC. Why can't they announce that tomorrow night? You're already using a pay-per-view to plug a match for another pay-per-view. I understand when it was Mania 28, when it was Rock and Cena, because of how big that was, but you don't really need to plug it, even though their match is gonna be a TLC match, and I feel like that's the other thing too. What are they gonna be fighting for? Why? The right to see who's more criminally insane? It's like Joker versus the Riddler. But no, I feel like they could have gone out there and done better. They didn't have to have the DQ ending. They could have had Wyatt win here and have Ambrose win at Hell in a Cell. Ambrose win at TLC, excuse me. Then we had the Divas match, which was shocking to say the least. It's kind of weird to see if Brie has turned heel, or I can see them kind of doing like, because I remember my predictions, they were going to do it the opposite way around, and then Nikki become even more of a bitch. But then now you actually have her sister backing her, which, in all realities, isn't the worst thing in the world. Um, yeah, no, it's not. And then, what can you also have? Now you're gonna have Nikki probably come out and say, "You've been my slave forever. Now you're out. Now we're back. We're the things." They're gonna go back to their 2011 Divas Championship ring, which I'm pretty sure was Brie who won it, and then have them go to their risky, slimy ways of basically doing the twin magic crap all over again. But before, when it was cool, people were going to know, "Oh, hell, hey, it's Brie." You can't really tell the difference between though, because one's got a bigger chest than the other. So that's what plans go to screwing. And then you had the main event. It was an hour long. I don't even know how long that match was. I want to find that out. That had to be 40 to 45 minutes. Probably one of the longest matches I've seen on pay-per-view, non-Iron Man since probably since Mania 28. Yeah, and this match is probably going to run shorter than my usual fun little prediction video because it's only 5 minutes, but there's not really much to talk about. But I'm going to get into the main event, but I don't want to go too in-depth into the main event, if you get my drift. Yeah, but the way that was done though, I was shocked at three things caught my eye at this match. One I'll go into in depth to in a little bit. And one was how quick Mark Henry got eliminated. Two was Big Show's weird fucking heel turn. Third, the third thing was Sting coming out. Like, is he on the road permanently? Is he here to stay? What's going on? Is he gonna be here more than Brock Lesnar? But I gotta say though, it was awesome to see Stinger in a ring. Like, 'cause that's the one thing that ever since TNA let him go, people have been asking that age-old question: will we see Sting in a ring of in the WWE ring? Sure, I saw him at the panels back in August, but it's not really the same thing. So yeah, you had that. But with Big Show turning heel, just answers the question of now, where does he go with that? With the Authority losing, um, tomorrow night's gonna open with Cena, and then they're gonna come out and they're gonna give their little spiel saying, "Oh, please, 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 keep us up, keep us up, keep us up. We didn't mean to. Oh, like we were just joking, like having friends, like kind of like buddy them." Cena says, "Nah," or there's some weird clause, and then it's all of a sudden it's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, they're back in power." I think an authority-free WWE is gonna be good for the next little while. You can bring someone random on to run the show, someone who's in a backstage role. Hell, or you can have it be like Triple H still runs it. Cena calls the shots. That's all I got to think about. But I got to give credit where credit is due. And Dolph Ziggler, that guy was out there for the longest time. He pinned Kane. I don't know if he pinned. I'm not blurry. He didn't pin Kane. He got Seth Rollins pinned. He had. Who was the other guy? Luke Harper pinned, and he did pin Kane. Yeah, so you had all those fun little combustible elements to make for a great pay-per-view. Like, yeah, you had that bad middle segment from there to the Divas match, but the Divas match, if they were going to give Nikki the title, that's honestly the best way. Now at TLC, you can have a decent match, or if you're going to keep AJ off TV for the next little while, you can have them have the rematch tomorrow night and Breeze on her team. Yeah, and basically, yeah, it's like now you're kind of gearing up to Mania. Like you could see I could see Sting and Triple H happening at Mania. No, you all could. And you could see a couple of matches where you can, it like Roman Reigns saying he's coming back because now it's that time of year where tickets went on sale last Saturday, so you start to think about what's going on with the show coming up. But that's it for now. My grade was probably a 7. Basically, it was good. Wasn't great. Didn't surprise me. But it was a hell of a lot better than last year's. But this time last year, I was watching the Patriot Bronco game, which was a thriller on Sunday Night Football, which I'll probably go watch the end right now. And see you guys in the next. I'll see you when I see you. That's my new sign-off line. See you when I see you.